So my super awesome neighbors are throwing a Christmas party tonight. And a few weeks ago, they asked me if I could bring some sort of holiday punch. And I was like, yes, absolutely. I would love to. And in my head, I was like, I'm gonna come up with a great recipe. I'll workshop it. I'll try different things and it'll be a hit. And I forgot. I forgot until about this afternoon when I was on my way home from work. So I took a quick detour to the liquor store, picked up a few things to save my bacon, and I figured it was a cool opportunity to share with you what I'm doing. This is a very down and dirty video. I'm not gonna do any close-ups, none of the fancy stuff that I usually do. So I'm really hoping I can get through this in one take, because as you've probably noticed, there's a lot of cuts in my video because I'm not really good at this. You know what, I think I should pregame a little bit. Let's make the ginger snapper from Beach Bum Berry's Sippin' Santa pop-up. It's a shot, and then the Sipping Santa is really great. If you haven't been, it's a tiki Christmas pop-up at dozens of tiki bars across the country, put on by Beach Bum Berry of Latitude 29 in New Orleans. He's also like a tiki historian. He's the reason we know what's in a lot of these classic tiki drinks. I mean, the recipes were lost for decades. But that's neither here nor there. Let's make the ginger snapper. It's got 3 ingredients and it's delicious. All right, we need our mixing glass and we're gonna start with 1/2 ounce macadamia nut liqueur. Then we need 1/2 ounce of, there we go, ginger liqueur. I'm using Canton's. This is pretty good stuff. Almost out. And then 1 ounce of a Navy strength rum. I think they use Hamilton's Navy Grog blend. I don't have any of that right now, so I'm gonna use the Zombie blend. It's about the same alcohol content, ABV, and it's also delicious. So we're gonna do 1 ounce of that. Into there. We're gonna give it a good stir. Now, normally what you'd wanna do is put this in the freezer for like 5-10 minutes. It'll cool it down and really kind of bring out some of those other flavors and your mouth won't get burned by all the alcohol. We don't have time for that. So we're gonna put it in the super cool shot glass from the pop-up that I bought, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Isn't this like the most adorable little shot glass ever? All right, so let's pour our drink in. Made a little too much. And cheers. That is so good. I mean, for a shot, incredibly smooth. I got it all over myself. So good. It's a little sweet from all that liqueur. Yeah, you really get that macadamia in that just front and center, and kind of the chocolatey demerara notes from the rum, followed by the sharpness of the ginger. Really delicious. If you haven't been to Beach Bum Berry's pop-up, you should go check it out if you have a participating bar near you, and order a ginger snapper. It's delicious, or make it at home. All right, to make our holiday punch, it's just super easy. Get your pitcher, and we need about 280 milliliters of lemon juice. I'm doing this in metric just because it's a lot easier for me to come up with the ratios. I'll do the math later and put it in the comments below for standard. All right, next up, we need 94 milliliters of cinnamon syrup. Then 94 milliliters of nutmeg syrup. I just did cinnamon syrup, of nutmeg syrup. And then 94 milliliters of allspice syrup. We're gonna use St. Elizabeth. You don't have to be exact. This is, with the allspice dram and the cinnamon and nutmeg syrup, what you're trying to do is bring all those like Christmassy baking spices to the party. You want this to taste like Christmas, and those are really going to do that. I was a little loose with the measurements, but I think it's going to be okay. Next up, we want an entire bottle of rum. I'm gonna use Dorley's 8-year because it's cheap and delicious. This is great stuff, and I don't know, I think it was like $19, $20 at the liquor store. You can really use whatever aged rum you want. I'd probably stay away from anything too funky, just because it's a party and there's a lot of people drinking, and you know, funk isn't something everyone loves. So like a Barbados rum or Puerto Rican rum, a Cuban rum, a Demerara rum, any of those would be great. In fact, I usually make this with Demerara rum with Hamilton 8, but we're gonna use Dorley's today, and there's nothing wrong with that. So in goes the booze. And now what we're going to do is I'm gonna put this in the fridge for the next hour and a half or so until I have to leave. Let this cool down. And then when I get to the party, which is, I don't know, like 3 houses that way, I'm going to dump an entire bottle of Martinelli's sparkling cider. I'm totally like a crack addict for this stuff. I love sparkling apple cider. I didn't drink until like my 30s, and so before I used to drink, this is what I would have at dinner because it was sparkling, it was fun, it's delicious. Great stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go put this in the fridge, we're gonna go put this in the fridge and let them cool down. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut up some apple slices and some lemon slices, and then when we get to the party, I'm gonna dump this in there and put on top all those apple slices and lemon slices. Let's cut to the party. And I'm back. That Christmas party was pretty dope. I have, seriously, like the best neighbors on the planet. I'm really, like this whole block over here is fantastic. I'm really fortunate. But more importantly, that Christmas punch was a big hit. It disappeared in like 20, 25 minutes, and I had to come back over here and make another batch. The problem was, I didn't have any more Martinellis, so I had to improvise. And that's the great thing about this recipe, because it's not so much a recipe as like a framework, right? I subbed out the Martinellis for a couple things of ginger ale, or ginger beer. Turned out great. That also disappeared in less time, now about 10 to 15 minutes. Big hit. I can't encourage you enough to make this this holiday season, or whenever you're watching this. It's YouTube, so you could be watching this in July. It's fantastic, it is delicious, and if you like this video, please hit like. It's gonna help other people find this channel, and if you do like this channel, be sure to hit subscribe so you never miss a video. And I wanna hear from you. Comment down below with anything you wanna see me make or anything you'd like to see me do on this channel. And if you're making some cool stuff, tag me on social media. I wanna see what you're all up. Sorry, it's been a long night and I may have had a little bit to drink. Tag me on social media with what you are making. I wanna see it. I wanna see what y'all are up to. And until next time, happy holidays.